global warming will be, well, it's definitely happening. I think we're going to see people have to change the grape varieties they grow. Yeah. Maybe 50 years' time we might see all of Europe's vineyards move north by 200 miles, maybe even more. Mm-hmm. And it may become impossible to grow grapes in, say, the centre of Spain. So that's one possibility. I think that people will look at new grape varieties, and instead of maybe growing their grape varieties on south-facing slopes, they might have to go to north-facing slopes. And also they need to look at vineyards at altitude. So I think the world of wine is going to change massively over the next 50 years. I think what's happening in China is one of the key movements in the world of wine at the moment. So we've got a new consumer base. A lot of the best fine wine in the world is going there. I think that China, in many ways, could end up driving the wine market globally, which is fantastic. So yes, please. I think the most important thing for getting any customer to drink more wine and to drink better wine is to put the glass in their hand. I mean, you can talk to people as much as you want. You can show them television programs, give them books, show them articles. Yeah. But if people aren't turned on, aren't excited by the liquid, then it's never going to get any bigger. So I think the way to show more people about wine is to take wine to them. And I think wine shows, wine fairs, even small groups of people, I think the more people get together and taste wines together, the best way to taste a wine is to have two bottles and compare and contrast. Because wine is a difficult subject, and lots of people think it's difficult, therefore it's not for me. But I think that if you can get people to realise that wine is fundamentally very simple, it's fermented grape juice, and it's fun, it's pleasure. If it's not pleasure, then don't drink it. You know, it's an alcoholic beverage that's meant to give you pleasure. And I think if people can get past a lot of the history, the tradition, the information that you need to know about wine to get straight to the beverage, because the important question is, do I like it? You know, there are different styles of wine. I think a wine that's going to be approachable to everybody is probably going to have to be a little bit sweet, yeah, quite soft if it's red,
yes,
you know, and probably made from a grape variety that people know. But that's fine. But if you're talking about a global brand, there isn't really a global wine brand. Maybe Moet and Chandon Champagne, but there's nothing. You know, it would be quite good in a way to have something that everybody could start with. Yeah. It was maybe a little bit sweet, but was still a wine of good quality. The problem is finding a country that can provide the volumes of wine, because wine is not mass produced, generally speaking. I mean, yes, you know, there will be huge volumes in the south of France or Sicily, maybe. Mm-hmm. Maybe China. Maybe China is a place that will do that.